right. We're going to play Civil War Generals 2. Go to campaigns. And let's see here. We're going to do the Civil War, the big one, every battle. We could play as the North or the South. We'll play as the South. We will extend this a little bit. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm not going to read this. So basically, it's a turn-based game. This came out a long time ago, years ago, and it's a turn-based strategy game, and you'll catch on. So I know they start out. The Union starts out up here. You can see if you right-click on a spot, you can see the red outline. You know there's an enemy unit there. I don't know if that's a glitch or a mistake in design, but so you start out. Your weapons are very pretty weak to start out. I have two options. I can defend these fords right here, or I can go and take this victory point. How you do in one battle will determine how the next battle begins. In addition to that, how well you do can also, the better you do, like the more enemies you make surrender and whatnot, the more money you have to buy better weapons. That's all the moves I can make. The reason I go here, the Union has much better artillery than you do. So if I try to move over here and attack, they'll set up cannons right here and just start shooting at me. And that's a losing play. And there they are. There's a line of sight, fog of war, all that good stuff. So the infantry units, all units have two formations generally. And if they're in the marching formation, they can move further. However, if they get attacked in the marching formation, it's bad for you. In the combat formation, they rest. In the combat formation, they will defend much better, and they can only attack in the combat formation. So they've got their cannon right here. If I can kill, I want to kill this if I can. Unfortunately, making an attack could be foolish here. Because I have this big unit right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack with this unit first. I'm going to sustain casualties, 31, 31. Then I'm going to charge, and to charge, you push this button first. And if you when you charge, there's a pretty high chance that they retreat if you had even a not that big of an advantage. Now I'm going to charge against these cannons, and the infantry retreats. The cannons did not, but the cannons of now are much weaker, and we really have to take out. You really got to take out the Union artillery. I'm playing as the South, or you will lose. And they're backing up. They're setting it. They got setting up another cannon here. So we're going to take this and charge. Yes, what they told me, if I did not take over that position, then they would rout and run, but I took it over. So that's fine. We're going to take this. We're going to do a regular attack because I don't think these guys will charge. They have a bar of how the health, organization, and morale of the unit. And there we go here. We're starting a new game, so we're going to call it New South. All right, and we're going to make an attack with this unit. 700 men against 30? Yeah. And then there's just one more cannon up here, and we're going to actually get this. We're going to move up around here. We're going to try to attack this cannon when it unlimbers. Artillery, unlimbered is when it's set up to be a cannon. And limbered is what mine is now, where it can move around. And we're going to move this just out of range of the infantry attack. And if they move closer to the cannons, we might have to back up the infantry to protect them. But yeah, but we're just going to charge here with the cannons and do an attack here. And notice this was a very strong unit a few turns ago, but now I've used up some ammunition. You have infantry of eight engagements they can get into before they. You can spend a turn to rest and resupply the units. But the units are kind of weaker. Their health is going down. The effective fighting men in the unit is down. Right here, we're going to have to. How are we going to do this here? I think we're going to back up one space and unlimber here. And this can move 1, 2. And if you right click, you can see where the cannon can fire. It cannot fire anywhere. You can always undo your last movement. I think I'm going to move here, and the next turn move up here and unlimber. I think that's correct. I'm going to take this unit down here. I'm going to dig in. It's turn 6, and I got some reinforcements. So let's start out. Let's move these reinforcements up to the front as fast as we can, because that's one thing. If you push a little bit too far forward, your reinforcements have to travel further. And by the way, this is on the advanced setting, and you'll notice when I move, the number of men goes down. That's the effective fighting men in the unit. So just from traveling, your units get weaker. So we got this cannon here. We're going to fire at the very closest unit to it. And then I want to build this. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to move this infantry to here, move up here and unlimber. And then I'm going to have these guys dig in for a turn just in case they get attacked. And then we're going to pass the turn. And one thing I complain about this game is the AI is not that good. When I was a little kid and I played this, I got my tail kicked. And I usually do pretty well. Let's see what else. I think it's better than explaining everything. I always just like to dive into it because it's pretty self-explanatory and you can see everything that goes on and figure it out. We're gonna fire. We're gonna dig in here. All right, so we'll have these guys just rest. If you don't give an order to a unit, it just rests for that turn. And this unit is getting under pressure. We're going to have to back him out of there. We're going to start out, we're going to fire at this unit and then fire at that unit. All right, we got some infantry. Actually, let me just rest with that unit. I don't think I want to move away because they're going to keep attacking me. And the way, and it's going to hurt them as well. But basically what you're going to do, if you attack, you can keep attacking units. They're going to retreat if you weaken them. But if you completely surround them or back them into a river where they can't move, then the unit will surrender. And it is gone for the rest of the map. And some battles take multiple days. And during the night hours, basically the night is only 3 turns long. Each turn is like 3 hours. And so like resting at night recovers your units a lot. So a unit that was weak at the end of the day, after night could rest and be a functional fighting unit again.